Slowly dying. Do you think you're slowly dying? I'm suffocating in my
Hello, my name is Kai. Welcome.
hands. They are pushing and holding me. I'm violated.
I accidentally pressed on a reminder and flipped the camera around there. I'm gonna switch it back real quick.
Do you think you're slowly dying? Do you think you're slowly dying?
Alrighty, sorry about that. Yeah, I was canceling a reminder there, and I accidentally um, flipped the camera. All right, so anyway, welcome. My name is Kai. I'm going to be playing today The Matrix Path of Neo, the PC version, which I have not played in a long time. And I don't really know if I'll end up playing something else. I might just play this only. And if I do play something else, I'm not quite sure what it'll be, but I do know that I'll give the Matrix Path of Neo a go. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and already got it running here in the background, so I'm going to go ahead and pull it up. Hey Drift, how's it going? Or maybe I won't pull it up. Well, I think what I'll do is I'll relaunch it. I guess it hanging out on standby didn't like that too much. That's okay, I'll just relaunch it. All right. So there it is. Go ahead and pull it back up. There we go. Yeah, I guess it didn't really like hanging out in standby there. I'm doing all right. It's good to hear you're doing pretty good. Figured I'd put a stream on. I almost wasn't going to do tonight. I was thinking about waiting until next week, but I'm just tired. But I figured, you know what? Don't worry about setting up a steering wheel or a remote play. You know, that takes too much time to set all that up. Just do something that's easy. Just load something on the computer, you know, a lot easier. Because normally, when I do the other things, be it remote play or setting up steering wheel and all that stuff, it takes me a good 45 minutes to set the stream up. Even regular, it takes a good half an hour, you know, 30 minutes, 35 minutes. Alright, so I haven't played this game in quite a while. So I think what I'll do is start it fresh. I've been on a Matrix kick here recently. I was watching the fourth film last night, The Matrix Resurrections. Yeah, the THX sound, yeah, I know. Yeah, it brings back fond memories for me as well. Alright, well, it looks like I do have the saved game, so... Oh wait, no, I don't want to overwrite. So I think what I'll do is I'll load the game, and then just play it from the beginning of the game, via level select. And then that way, if I get bored and say, oh, you know what, I want to skip ahead a level or two, then I can do that. Maybe not. Oh yeah, that's right. I think that's because I haven't fully completed this game on this hard drive. Well, come to think of it, the first part of the game's not that great. It's okay, it's just the first part of the Matrix, and you go in and you learn some, you know, you train and whatnot. The lobby shooting sprees, okay, dodge this, I do not like. Subway Showdown. Okay, so Subway Showdown is the end of the first film. So I suppose that's a good place to start. And then right after that is stuck in a loop where he's essentially getting out of the Matrix in the first film. I need an exit that follows. Then he is the one that's at the end of the Matrix where he is shot by Agent Smith and the other agents, Agent Johnson and Agent Thompson, I believe. And then after that, it'll get into the Matrix Reloaded. So I suppose I'll start with Subway Showdown.
Do you believe it now, Trinity?
Everything the Oracle told me has come true.
I also didn't check to make sure the controller was working.
Trinity.
Everything but this.
I can see why she likes you.
Who?
Not too bright, though.
Another one, Trinity.
No, you have to be.
Yeah, I know. Very young.
Mr. Anderson.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
Alright, so the controller does work. Just gonna have to remember the controls here.
You're weakening.
There we go. Yeah, Mr. Danderson.
Mr. Anderson.
That was a nice shot.
To enjoy watching you die, Mr. Anderson. Mr. Anderson. You're empty. So are you. Enjoy.
So, what you have to do is you have to get him down in the subway down there, but you need to wait until the subway train starts coming through.
Die, Mr. Anderson.
Kind of a little bit rusty with the controls as well. But it's not too difficult to pick this game back up and play. Pretty cool shots. Oh, I guess it is a little bit dark, though. I don't know.
Where are you going, Mr. Anderson?
Maybe it's alright.
We're not done here.
Yeah, I guess it's okay. So what you have to do is get him down there as the train passes.
Incoming train. Please stay behind the white line.
Oh man, did it get him? It did. He didn't jump out in time. Yeah. I haven't seen that happen, I don't think, ever. I think his AI model was probably trying to figure out what I was doing. And it confused it or something. Because he had plenty of time to get out of there. And so the way that this game, the way that they did this game, I think it's interesting. I mean, it follows the movie pretty well, for some parts of the movie. What they did with it, I think, is interesting.
Please help me. You don't belong here.
Those shadows are rough, though.
Mr. Anderson.
Well, that's just an old game. I think 2000... I don't know, 2004 maybe? Yeah, I don't know. It seems... I think it's because of the difference in the color schema between the monitors here. Well, I don't know. So it looks pretty similar. I meant to save or set my FPS. I meant to turn that up. The 60 FPS, I forgot. I suppose it's alright. Yeah, so I was having trouble deciding what I wanted to play tonight. I almost hooked up my steering wheel and everything, but it takes a while to do all that. But I was gonna play Need for Speed Heat on the PlayStation 4. And what I was going to do is I was going to do a new game. So I think what I'll do is next week I'll play Need for Speed Heat. But yeah, I almost said, you know what, just stream next week. But I figured, well, I'll just do something easy. Alright, so this is something, of course, that was not in the movie. But I think what they did with it is pretty neat. He's essentially making his way out of the Matrix.
Token. No token, no ride. Go get a token in the station. I'll wait.
Oh man, it's been so long since I played this.
Got it.
Got it. Alright, now I can get onto the train.
Thank you kindly. Watch your step. Stay behind the white line. Plenty of room in the back. All aboard.
I like this train conductor.
No phone here. Phone's in the last car.
Last car? Isn't this the only car?
Only car? Oh, that's a good one.
So, I also was trying to... I've been fooling around with Replica AI Companion app, which is pretty neat. I know that it's completely an illusion, but it's still neat. But I was trying to integrate it into the Twitch stream, and apparently you can. And you can talk to it with your voice and it'll respond. I'm trying to figure that out, but I couldn't quite get it figured out.
Now on station. Watch your step.
But when you really think about it, what's really the difference between AI and a human being? An advanced AI. Well, you could say, you could argue that they aren't human, but what is it to be a human being? I mean, really, when you really think about it. Is it our memories? Is it our experience? Our intellect? Consciousness, you could say, maybe. An AI doesn't have consciousness. But nowadays, it's getting to the point where it's artificial consciousness. So it really is quite, at least the mind part when it comes to it. Okay, so I like how he tilts his head there. Alright, so anyway, here, it's a little glitch where it just keeps on extending the cab. What you have to do is you have to use your focus, it's called. And then you can get down to it. Because when he's in focus, he's running super fast. Superman.
Operator, get me the hell out of here.
Okay, so this is getting to the point where it's almost out of the first Matrix.
Yeah, just jack me out.
We'll be getting into the Matrix Reloaded here shortly.
Where are you? What? I'm on a subway train. Why? Can't you see me?
There it is. Oh, this is bad. That code is almost completely corrupted. Okay, you're stuck in a loop.
How do I get out?
One sec. Okay, here we go. There should be an emergency stop cord somewhere in the train. But the train car might be upside down. Does that make any sense to you?
No, but it wouldn't surprise me now.
So I hope that the voices are okay. It seems that this game
Right side up and
is one of those traditional games where
the Balboa exit puts
the
you in the
voices are
hard
too
line.
low and the action too loud.
Okay.
It's hard to strike a good balance. Anyway, what he said is you need to pull the ripcord when the train is right side up. And I believe that you do that when... Oh, yeah, that's right. So you have to go in and out of this door, and it will flip this train. Go in and out a couple of times, and it'll flip it around right set up. And then when the conductor calls for Balboa Station, when it's right set up, you can get out. So it's flipped it again, I think 1 or 2 more times. There we go. So I think it might be too late, but I'm going to try to pull. Oh, okay, I guess it wasn't too late. Or maybe it was. So you'll pull pretty much as soon as he calls out the station. There we go. Yeah, another game I'd like to play is Grand Theft Auto 5. I got that figured out on the Xbox 360, but I can't get the... well, I can remote play it, but I can't actually stream it because of the one guy protection there, where it... Because of the way that you're doing it, it thinks that it's in a... that you're streaming live TV, so it blocks it. Really, the only other way I could do it is just to do it old school, analog, like how I did the Dreamcast. Just tilt the camera at the TV and turn up the TV volume a little bit and just do it that way. I mean, my camera is good enough that it isn't really too big of a deal. It's just that it's the sound issue, and really, I guess that isn't too big of a deal either, but it's definitely not preferable. Okay, so this part here is where you're going to make your way out. There's a few more steps.
Thank you.
Operator,
Okay, I'm off the crazy train. Now where am I?
Gotcha. You're in a subway station between... Oh, crap. They've sealed off the area.
What?
Listen to me. The northbound trains have flatbed cars on them.
So that
Jump on
sound
one of those
there
cars
is
as it
like...
speeds by...
I don't know, it's so hard to strike a good balance.
Mr. Anderson. You're becoming something of a nuisance, Mr. Anderson. Fortunately, this will be the
last time.
This building is completely sealed. He's gone through hell to get here, boys. Let's not...
It's like, he pronounces it like the cooking herb. Thyme. So this part's pretty fun. The music's pretty cool.
This man has killed over a dozen of your comrades today. Deal with him accordingly.
This just keeps getting better.
Oh crap, don't want to get down there. Alright, I'm gonna just stop that because I'm messing the camera up there a little bit. Alright, there's Agent Smith. Can't do anything. Oh, you can fight him, but you're not going to defeat him. Oh shit, and he got me right back too. Nice one. Yeah, I'm just going to avoid him here. Oh, I guess he's gonna follow me. Maybe I... Oh my god. Oh, that was cool. That guy. Alright, this is not good. Okay, if I remember, there should be a health item somewhere here. Maybe not. Is there one up here? No. Okay, there should be one down here then. Shit, that's what I was worried about. Alright, hopefully it doesn't put me all the way back at the beginning. Okay, it didn't. Jeez, I don't know what difficulty I have this on. Alright, well, I'll resume that. Yeah, I'm a little bit rusty with the cameras. Switching the camera views. I remember I used to play this game quite often. I also have Enter the Matrix. That one's not as good, though. I like the story. But in my personal opinion, I like playing with Neo. Alrighty. Go ahead and resume here. What? Hey, don't know what happened there. Alright, I'm just gonna use Kung Fu.
We gotta stop this guy! Drop this guy! Drop this guy!
What's wrong, Mr. Anderson?
I think only Agent Smith can get up here. They're trying, though. Yeah, I don't think they can get up here, and Agent Smith is just aiming his weapon at me. A Seraph. I think you mean, which one do you fight against, Seraph? That's this game. You fight against him in the Matrix Reloaded part of the game. This game spans all three movies. So you fight against him later in the game. But I'm wondering if there's like a... I'm trying to think if there's an unlockable character. Because I know that you can unlock Trinity. But it's only in... sparring.
Almost over, Mr. Anderson. Give it up.
I'm really messing these cameras angles up. I apologize. I just really rusty with this. But essentially you use the L and R triggers for your camera. So, you cannot defeat Agent Smith. Ah, shit, that platform? That's what I need. Oh, he was just waiting. Alright, let me wait for that platform and get the heck out of here. I think it's right up here. Yeah. There it is. Alrighty. Out of there. Alright, so this is getting very close to the end of the first film.
The train stopped. All right, we're heading in. Move!
So this is at the end of the first film, where he's trying to find an exit. In fact, that's the name of this level. I need an exit. It's where he's running and he grabs that guy's phone. And he makes his way up into the apartments where he's shot. So we're getting to that point.
Sentinels.
Tank, charge the EMP.
No, just... Shit! That got to my phone!
Get me the hell out of here!
We can't use that until he's out.
He's gonna make it.
Alright, this part is pretty cool.
Neo.
You'll never make it.
Like, why is there a grill right there in the middle of the street?
There must be a way out of here. You can't run forever, Anderson. He's trapped in the apartment.
On your left?
Oh dear. Get out of here!
Third floor, room 303.
The Oracle told me that I would fall in love and that that man, the man that I loved would be the one.
Goodbye, Mr. Anderson.
So you see,
Can't be.
you can't be dead. I love you. Now get up.
He is the one.
Alrighty. So, this is the end of the first film. You have achieved a greater level of awareness, focus meter extended. Special ability unlocked. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like it's darker on OBS, but I think it's because this screen has a darker color scheme. Richer blacks, darker colors, you know, than does this screen. That's the only thing I can think. So, like, when I'm thinking, oh, I need to turn up the brightness, maybe you really don't need to do that. And I've noticed that when I switch the encoder over to the NVIDIA encoder, it's really made it look a lot better as well. So, you know, I don't know. The only thing I can think is the differences in the screen color schemes. So while standing still, use Shift L and Control L to stop projectiles in midair. Hold to charge up and use mouse 1 to hurl objects at enemies. That's the bullet stop. Okay, Drift, have a good night. Good to chat with you. Hopefully you get some good sleep. And have a good day at work if you work on Saturday. Okay. So that's the classic scene right there where Agent Smith is coming down the hallway. I generally just use... Well, you can't really use weapons against these agents. It's not going to hurt them. And so there's the 3 different agents, just like from the film. Agent Smith, Agent Thompson, I think it is, and Agent Johnson. I think it's Johnson, Thompson, and Smith. And there's a security guard over here, too, and while he's innocent, you want to just defeat him, because if you don't, one of the agents will respawn in his body. Which I think just barely happened. Ooh, shit, that got me off guard there. Oh, man. So that's Hugo Weaving. Oh, okay. I guess he's down now. So now it's just Agent Thompson and Agent Johnson. I think that's their names. I can't quite remember. One of them I know is Agent Thompson. Agent Smith, Agent Thompson. I want to say Agent Johnson is the other one, but I don't know for sure. Ooh, they're both right here, too. Okay, let me get out of this hall here. One thing that's... It's either I'm just really crummy with the camera angles, or it's... the camera angles are just not well designed in this game. I think it's probably a combination of both. But with that said, I do like that you can control the camera angles. Oh shit, threw him up into the ceiling. Alright, so that's the end of the Matrix. Well, it will be here in just a second.
What the hell is going on up there?
Boom. Ooh, I love that kick. It's just this small area, it's just a... just, it doesn't look good with switching the cameras around. And there are so many different movesets in this game. It takes a while to master them, which I definitely have not. Okay, I got him. Don't you love that? When enemies are completely out of health and they just get back up. Nice.
I'm going to hang up this phone, and then I'm going to show these people what you don't want them to see. A world where anything is possible.
Alright, that's the end of the first film.
Between the coming of the One and the end of the war,
Is it over?
Neo's presence within the Matrix sparked a new exodus of potentials.
Freeze it.
But because they were unable to stop Neo, the machines turned their attention to those within their grasp. Sentinels set a trap for one of our ships, and from the ship's mainframe, they extracted a list of potentials. The agents leveled their wrath on the helpless, and Neo was the only one who could stand against them.
Oh, man. Okay, so this is now officially Matrix Reloaded. And so what they do is they kind of split the game into, like, quadrants, and then they'll do, like, a mainline level, and then I think there's a couple of times where they do quadrants. And this first time here is one of those quadrants. And so you can take them in any order that you'd like. There's a librarian, there's a police officer in a clock tower, there's a Chinese herb shops person, so the healer, that's who I was just talking about, the Chinese herb shop. There's, oh, Skull's Lament. That one's pretty good. The security guard, the librarian, and the key. That one is, takes place in a club. And again, you can take them in any order that you'd like. It doesn't matter. They're all in different parts of the city here. I generally start with the security guard. Move my way down to the healer. Do the librarian, or sometimes I do the librarian, then Skull's Lament, and the key, I usually save that one for last. I guess I'll do the security guard first. And so, yeah, this is kind of an odd setup here. Most of the controls are mapped to the controller, but some things you have to use the keyboard. Like pausing the game, changing settings, pressing enter, spacebar, and then the tab key, which is used to open doors or to crouch against walls.
I've walked the stairs of this church tower for almost 6 months now. No, I'm not a priest. I'm a security guard.
This guy's voice, whoever it is, sounds like a Link from the first film.
It's an old story, but I never thought it would be mine.
Similar to, anyway.
There was a shooting, and I became a security guard at a church. But something strange happened that night. Something I was sure was impossible. I've convinced myself I was seeing things. Almost. But it keeps scratching at the back of my brain, you know? I mean, how could a guy just walk up the wall like that? Who's there?
You know who I am, officer.
What? How'd you know I used to be a cop? No, it's not possible. I killed you.
My god, these graphics. Guess they have a charm, but oh man, they're pretty bad.
Get away from me! I'm not here to hurt you.
Some things look okay, I
Leave me
guess.
alone!
Environments look alright.
Think about it. If you killed me, I wouldn't be here. Get away from me! Looks like SWAT's coming for you now. They're not here for me. What do you mean?
Okay, I'm just gonna skip them if I can.
Officer, you have to let me help you. I don't believe you.
You have to be careful too when you... Ah, shit, I guess I'm gonna have to take them out. But when you're jumping past them, because you can end up jumping all the way down the clock tower. That stairwell is gonna fall.
What's happening to me?
Hopefully he doesn't fall. Yeah, just go for it. Ooh, shit.
Head up the tower, officer. We'll take care of this psycho.
We'll take care of this psycho. What the hell was up at that time there? What? I don't even know what happened there. I had like almost a full health bar.
I've walked the stairs of this church tower for almost 6 months now.
Okay, I'm gonna skip that introduction and try that again. I'm not quite sure what happened.
Get away from me!
Odd. Yeah, I've noticed a few inconsistencies here. Okay, so I do have to use the restroom, but I'm going to tell you what I'm going to not do is I'm not going to... I figured, I was hoping that would dip. Is it the music? No. That would have been the sound effects. Oh, maybe I have to accept it. Okay, there we go. So, I don't want to minimize the game into the game tray, because it seems like it does not like that. Seems like it tends to freeze when I do that. Yeah, fuck, I guess I'm going to have to anyway. Well, hopefully it doesn't mess up. So what I do is I just minimize it into the tray there, but sometimes it'll mess it up. Meaning it has a... I'll just hurry. Because sometimes it doesn't like to load out of the system tray. And it's because it's an old game, so... give me just a second if you don't mind. I'll be right back. Just have to use the restroom very quickly. I'll be right back in just a moment. Alrighty, I am back. Yeah, I had my, I have that, internet window in a Windows setting for OBS, so it pulls it up. Looks like I have a new video capture device as well, which I think is, or it's a sound device for it. So each one of these cameras has a microphone on them. So if I were to count all microphones, I have 4 microphones, which is ridiculous. So I have to mute the microphones on all of the cameras and just use this USB condenser mic. And really, I even have a 5th microphone because these iPhone headphones have an embedded mic in them as well. And, you know, the microphone on the iPhones, at least, and the iPhone, well, I guess the headphones as well, are not that far off quality-wise compared to the USB condenser mic. So, here's where I'll see if it messed it up by putting it into the system tray. So let's see what happens here. Yep, that's what I was worried about. I don't know why it does that. It hates being put in the system tray. So, that means I'm going to have to close it out. Or will I need to? Oh, okay, I don't. There we go. Okay. Alright. So I guess what you have to do is you have to close it, pull it back up, and then it'll go for you. Alright. Alrighty, well, I'll continue the journey here.
I'm not here to hurt you. I shot you. Think about it. If you killed me, I wouldn't be here. Get away from me! Looks like SWAT.
So, the brightness and darkness in this game, the contrasts between each are pretty bad. At least in the PC version. I'd have to say the best version of this game. Oh my god, did I make that? What? Well, I made it, but it crashed. I guess I didn't like that too much. What I was going to say is the best version of the Matrix Path of Neo, in my opinion, is the original Xbox. And I'm going to launch that again real quick. I'm just going to skip back to the level. I was losing my train of thought there. Okay. So, yeah, my opinion is that this game is best on the original Xbox. And the first time I played it on like a freaking 70-inch big screen rear projection screen TV. It was absolutely amazing. And like the graphics, it looked great. It really did. But you know, rear projection screen. It was an old school rear projection screen. Not too old school, but it had it in the resolution and everything it needed to be in. Like It looked amazing. That was my first experience with The Matrix Path of Neo. The original Xbox. Alright. So I'm just gonna skip back there. I don't know. This game gets quite a bit of flack. I think I'm biased because I like The Matrix so much. So, Red Pill Rescue, that is what I was on. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like I, don't have a completed game save on this hard drive. I do on my, laptop on the Windows partition. But here I don't. The Burly Brawl is freaking awesome. Alright, anyways, back to the Red Pill Rescue. And I'm just going to jump right back into it. I'm going to jump back over to the police officer. Security guard, I should say. Alright, so note to self. Do not put this game in the system tray, because if you do, it's gonna mess it up. You know what? Let me choose Skull's Lament. I love the Matrix text in this game. It looks so nice.
While on a journey, Chang Su found an old skull, dry and parched. With sorrow,
so that's Lawrence Fishburne's
the
voice,
end of all things.
The actor of
When
Morpheus.
he finished speaking,
he lent
dragged
his
the
voice
skull
to
over
this game, which is pretty cool.
And using it for a pillow, lay down to sleep.
Shang Tsung! Police, open the door! Police, open this door now!
I don't actually have knowledge of that. I'm just assuming as much. I mean, if that's not Lawrence Fishburne, yeah, they sound exactly like him.
This guy do?
Like, the Neo voice actor is not Keanu Reeves. It's a sound-alike. And he sounds pretty good as Neo.
Why did...
God, the freaking lighting and shadows. So bad.
Take him out!
Oh man, so freaking awesome. The bullet time. The bullet time in Enter the Matrix is okay. I think it's much better in Path of Neo here. Like, that's so cool. That was cool. I was worried that was going to happen. You gotta be careful about those damn fire extinguishers. Alrighty. Oh, wait! Oh, okay. Forgot about them. So you can do jumps. The traditional jumps while you're shooting. It's just, it's very difficult to do so when you're in a small area. Okay. Alright, time for the grand finale.
What could do that to an agent?
In the night, the skull came to his dreams and said, "You are a fool to rejoice in the entanglements of life." Chang Su couldn't believe this, and asked, "If I could return you to your life, you would want that, wouldn't you?"
That is a great philosophical statement. You are a fool to rejoice in the entanglements of life. Then the rebuttal is, if I could return you to your life, you would want that, wouldn't you? It seems no matter how bad your life may be, and no matter how bad you may no longer wish to experience life, I guess there is truth in that. But there's truth in that in terms of what a limited understanding would entail. Meaning, well, in terms of my beliefs, the body is but a mere vehicle, just like a pair of clothes you put on. It's temporary. Your vehicle while you have it until it inevitably expires, but it's not end-all, be-all, or end-all. But nevertheless, the philosophical reasoning there, I would say if it were that, either all or nothing, I would probably take all, or even something or nothing, I would take something. But you're not actually supposed to shoot him, so I should stop doing that. Just want him to get down here. There he is. Hey, where'd he go? There he is. Come here. Okay, he just stops mid-combo to power up. Alright, now the cool part kicks in. So a 6-hit strike combo, mouse 1. So I think mouse 1 is the left button. Mouse 2, I believe, is the right button. So it's telling you mouse because this is the PC version. Even though I'm using the controller to play it. And, ironically, it's using the controller out of the box, meaning I don't have to run any programs like I normally would for a lot of things, like, now there's so many things to name, but you have to run different controller programs like DS4 or there's another one, I forget the name of it. X2 DIS or something like that. So it looks like I'm at an hour and 19 minutes of stream. I was planning on going about 3.5 hours as normal, which means about 2 hours longer. I was thinking I might change it up, but maybe I'll play this game to 2 hours, so another 40 minutes, and then maybe an hour of something else. And then a little bit of wind down time, about a half an hour to wind down time. Not really sure exactly what I want to do for the next game, but... Alright, I'm going to pause this in just a second. There's some cool music during this part, too. Alright, go ahead and kick some butt here. But I think next week, what I'll probably do is some Need for Speed. I was partly wanting to tonight, but I just didn't feel like setting up the steering wheel and everything, and you know, I'm just like, just do something easy, so... Oh my god! Why do they take my health down so quickly? Man, that music's cool.
Ignore Anderson. Chang Zhu is the target.
They are gonna get me. Oh, he got him. Good. Ooh, that was a close one, man.
Stunned by Chang Su's foolishness, the skull replied, "How do you know that it is bad to be dead?"
Ooh, that's a nice one. So that is the final reasoning of that philosophical statement.
We're on our way.
I'll be waiting.
So, when you're interpreting philosophy, oftentimes you'll use deductive reasoning. That entails premises and a conclusion. And you almost interpret them mathematically almost. But instead of numbers, it's qualitative linguistic devices. But very interesting philosophy with the Matrix. The Matrix does place a focus and emphasis on determinism versus free will. Neo, of course, encapsulates free will, or the illusion thereof, is what determinism would argue. And Agent Smith and the Matrix itself is determinism, that essentially everything that is or will be is essentially baked like a loaf of bread. There is no changing anything. It's a very depressing, almost, I would say nihilistic, at least that's how I feel about it. Doesn't have to be nihilistic, it could be absurdism, where essentially just you make the best of what your life is, whatever it is to you. But it's still, if you go down that path, your observations, what you see, your own senses are not even yours. And it's weird to think about that, but think about if you were an NPC. What you see and hear is not what you see and hear because it's not yours. So it's a very odd way to think about it, but that would be the case if it were determinism. Your own thoughts would not even be yours. It's very... it's hard to wrap your mind around.
No, I have to stay. Something's wrong with the library. This book...
We know. Please come with us.
No,
I don't think she wants to go with you.
Okay, so I'm essentially going to follow her.
Capture no longer possible. Commencing termination.
Oh my god, dude, get up there. I'm here. Alright, I'll give you that. It reminds me of Austin Powers. Why won't you die? When they're falling out the window and he lands on her and she's still alive. You're going to die, Powers. Why won't you die? So fucking hilarious. Oh man.
No longer possible. Commencing termination.
Oh, the way he dodged that, that was so freaking cool. Alright, if we can just get to the door, we can skip all of this. I'm not going to be able to kill them. Oh, maybe I can. I think that was possible, actually. What? Alright, well, anyways.
Has left the area.
Yeah.
Moving to intercept.
Moving to intercept, okay.
Wait!
Why are they after me?
You found a problem with the library, didn't you? Something you can't explain.
So, they're the library police?
No. You know it's more than that.
Please go away!
Yeah, that's much needed health. I think I can save, can't I? I guess not. It's not that door, is it over here? Maybe it is that door. Alright. Where does she head on to? No, I think I have to head on back out. Yep, okay.
What have I done? Why won't they leave me alone?
You've seen something they don't want you to know.
The way she kicked that glass. She didn't even kick the glass, she kicked the wall. Yeah, I gotta love these old graphics and mechanics. Very nostalgic. Man, I freaking love the music. Classic Matrix music. Luckily, these guards don't mess with her. It's the agents that do, though. Oh my god. Like, Neo is so overpowered. Okay, here come the agents. Alright, let's get off of this staircase. Alright, well, that was easy enough.
You can get up now. It's all over.
Yeah, I guess so.
Are you ready?
No, but I don't have a choice, do I?
Not if you want to find out where that book goes.
Yes, a place for every book.
Every book in its place.
Oh, I like that. Place for every book in its place. I like that one. So these power-ups here are special power-ups, and they give you, like, matrix code, which is pretty cool. Doesn't tell you what the name is. It gives you a matrix code for it. And when you click on it, it gives you, what is it, a haiku? And you have to use your own interpretation to figure it out. So for this one, the light of the eyes is as a comet, and one's activity is as lightning. The sword that kills the man is the sword that saves the man. This one, well, I guess this one tells you exactly what it is. Focus 360 clear out. Hold shift, mouse 2 and mouse 1 and quickly spin with movement controls to knock back surrounding enemies. Oh, that was cool. That reminds me of something that Master Chief would do in Halo. That's pretty cool. Then this one is another matrix code. It has another haiku. The great path has no gates. Thousands of roads enter it. When one passes through this gateless gate, he walks freely between heaven and earth. That's cool. I'm gonna get that Focus 360 clear out. Hold Shift L, left Shift, plus mouse 2 and mouse 1. So I don't know what that would translate to on my controller. The neat thing about this is you can easily use the keyboard and mouse at any time you'd like. Yeah, that reminds me of something Master Chief would do. Okay. So that is Skull's Lament. Lament. I lament this. And the Librarian. There's 2 left. 3. So the Healer, that's a cool one. Key, that one's really awesome as well. Security Guard, I would have to say that's probably my least favorite, and it's not a big deal to follow the Security Guard up to the top of the tower. The annoying part is the agents that you fight when you get to the top of the tower. It's so annoying. So, I'm going to take the Healer. Again, I'm going to be mindful about this time here. Looks like I'm going to do another 20 minutes on this game. And then I'll do another game for an hour, and then I'll do a half an hour to wind down with, which is generally comprises the wind down is just chatting, watching copyright-free stuff on YouTube. But I'm going to keep it at 3.5 hours, as per usual. I can't do 4.5 hours any longer. That used to be my maximum time for a while. Before then, it used to be 5.5 hours. But it's hard for me to even get to 3.5 hours, I'll be honest. Then today, I was planning to do some cooking as I'd usually do on Saturdays. And today I was going to be making shrimp and tuna rolls with a bread roll. And for dessert, I was going to make some homemade ice cream sandwiches.
Good luck, Neo.
Oreo and Reese's cookie ice cream sandwiches.
I'm looking for the herb shop.
Why? You looking for some of his magic powder? His shop across the street.
Pretty cool environment here. I think that for... I mean, you can see, like, the reflections in the street and stuff. Like, that's pretty cool for a game this old. Like, it's pretty accurate, too. Like, the different colors of the signs, you can see them. Red, yellow, and green. As you switch the camera around. Pretty cool. Anyways, I like this environment. It's kind of like cyberpunk vibe to it. Pretty cool. It's like a Chinatown. Like a gangster Chinatown or something. Pretty cool, if I say so myself. So I love that sign. The shop. Sunglasses. Look extra super cool. Trench coats. That's so funny. It looks like there's an acupuncture shop. That's pretty cool. I actually have a book. My textbook. A physical textbook on reflexology. Your ad here. That's cool. That's a nice touch.
Sign say members only.
Hi, nice.
Read sign.
Ah, man. I think that Neo, his look in The Matrix Reloaded and Matrix Revolutions, I should say, are my favorite looks for him. Revelations. Is it Revelations? The fourth film. I was just watching it last night. I can't remember the freaking title. I hate to say it, but gosh darn it. It just is really bad. It's too meta, for one. And also, only one of the Wachowskis worked on it.
I've always
It's just,
accepted that there are illnesses that man is not meant to heal.
It's just a bad
That
movie.
those who dare are taken
I
by
want to
demons
like it,
for
but
their
it's just,
path.
it's so difficult to.
But how quickly these warnings are set aside when it is your own loved ones who are in the grip of such an
Revelations, I think it's called. Matrix 4 Revelations.
Of course, the gods make no concessions. And now, the demons have come for me. So you have finally come.
What?
Shall we go then?
Just like that?
I accept my fate.
Fate?
You have many questions for a demon.
Demon?
So this is a pretty cool herbs shop. All the different herbs here. Fresh herbs and all that. Pretty cool.
I think they've got a fix on us. We've got to move.
Put the gun down and get on the ground. We're here. Damn it, drop.
Oh man. What? I didn't even try to do that. That was cool as hell. So there's, like I said, there's so many moves in this game. So many different variations. Oh man, that bullet time looks so cool. Like, that's so awesome. And I think I cleared out the area. These gang members are chilling. They're like, okay, we won't mess with you. Alrighty. Killer is crossing the street. Well, everybody's defeated, so... Is he stuck?
Time to move on.
Time to move on.
Lives or totally cracked.
Yeah, maybe I can push him. Oh, there we go. Yeah, pretty cool environment, I have to say. Pretty freaking cool. See, there's another new move. How many moves? Oh, okay, so I guess these guys are his, helpers or something. His goons. Hey, the way it's meant to be played, NVIDIA. They were pushing NVIDIA cards so hard in this game. They did the same thing in Enter the Matrix. I'm gonna see if I can screenshot this. I don't know if I can, but if I can, it'll pause the stream for a second. It won't pause the stream, it'll just pause the screen. I don't know if I can screenshot it, but I'm gonna try. Because that's a good shot. I can't. That's a cool shot, though. I like that. Maybe I'll find it in the video. What timestamp? Hour 48 minutes. Alright, I'll look for it, I guess. It'd be really a lot better to screenshot it, though, from my local play here. That's a cool freaking shot. Yeah, I can't screenshot it. Screenshot tool doesn't work. It's locked in.
Damn. We're gonna have to find another way out. I found him, but we're cut off. We need another exit.
Can you find the train station? It should be close by.
Train station. Hang on. Do you know where the train station is?
Yes, I know it well. I will show you the way.
Okay, we're on our way.
Good, they'll meet you there.
We must go back through my shop.
Alright, let's go.
The streets are clear. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, no crap. Let's get the hell out of here. Man, this environment looks so freaking awesome. Steam coming out of the sewer gates, grates. Pretty freaking cool.
Don't worry. No one will follow us in. In this place of healing, no violence can stand. Of course, gods and demons like yourself can ignore these wards, but you know this, I think.
Why do you keep calling me a demon?
There is no need to deceive me. I know my fate. My choice was my own, and I accept the consequences. My time as a healer is over. Time now to move on. I don't know why you fight for me, demon, but I will help you. This, I think, may work on one so powerful.
What the hell?
Your strength grows. I will bring more.
Hey Mario, how's it going?
This way. I should have cancelled that meeting for tomorrow. Oh, well.
Yeah, I think there's a hidden area up here. Yeah, there is. There we go. And I can't collect anything, though. Oh, I guess I can switch my weapon. Not sure what that is. Looks like an oxygen tank that, what's his name would carry in the movie No Country for Old Men. Hold here, please. What? Sir, would you please hold still? Looks like one of those oxygen tanks. Not sure what it is. I don't know, maybe it's a bomb. And it looks like that's an AK-47, so... Yeah, the shotgun's pretty powerful at short range. That's a good one. That's another fully automatic. Yeah, I'm not sure what that bomb is. If it even is a bomb, I don't know what it is. And I cannot pick up health because my health is full. But it's neat that it has this. With the smoke bomb, yeah. Oh, you're referring to the healer, I think. Oh shit, that is what it is. It's a bomb, I just threw it. Or a grenade. That guy took 2 grenades? It's so freaking awesome.
Just going to walk right through the crossfire, huh?
Yeah, he does, but he can take damage, I do believe. Like, how did those guys stand up to that grenade? Like, it doesn't even phase them. Should have picked up that AK.
I don't mean to rush you, but...
These camera angles. They're not bad when they're in a pretty wide open area, but in short quarters, they just... yeah, they suck. They're like stuck behind the geometry and everything. Yeah, can you heal me, dude? He just called... he says demon. There you go, he did heal me, thank you.
You could do a little shopping. You realize we're being shot at, right?
You realize we're being shot at. Yeah, let me get this guy. He's, hanging around back here.
Would you at least duck as the bullets fly by?
So, just a few more enemies here. Man, they take so much damage. And it's a weapon. Okay, so... an agent.
You will be
So, with the agents, it's... you can only beat them by hand-to-hand combat. Weapons do nothing. They're good for distractions, I guess. But it's ultimately not going to, kill them. Alright, got him. Done with that. Alright, and I've got about 2 minutes until 2 hours, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this game, and I'm going to jump over to another game for 1 hour, and then I'll give myself a half an hour wind down, so about an hour and a half total here. I do have the game in mind I'm going to play, so I won't have to look for it. So the miracles, or the newspaper says, miracle cure saves girl. Well, really fun. I do enjoy this game. It has its quirks, but, you know, it's a pretty good game. Even if you're not a fan of the Matrix, or if you look at it objectively, you know, I mean... Alright, I'm just gonna close that in the task manager here. Alright, well, I will be right back in just a moment. I'm going to use the restroom. I'll be right back, and when I return, I'm just at about 2 hours here. So, an hour and a half will take me to 3.5 hours. But when I return, I have the game in mind I'm going to do. And then I'll give about a half an hour, or just under a half an hour of wind down, so... stay tuned, I'll be right back in just a second here. Alrighty, I am back. You know, I'm not really a fan of anime, I'll have to tell you that. But that's pretty cool. Evangelion, I believe, is what it's called. Um, Alrighty here. So I know what I'm going to do, I just need to find it. I can't quite remember where it's at. I think that's it right there. Let's see. I don't keep things on my desktop. I like to keep it clean, so I just really don't keep stuff on there. Yeah, my Unity, I can see that folder now. I need to clean that out. Last time when I was building, man, it really sucked my hard drive space there. Alright, let me just look for... I thought I had found it, but I guess I found the save folder for it. See if I can just type it into Windows here. Okay. Well, it's not pulling up exactly what I'm looking for. Is it in my computer folder? Well, I see it right here, but... Oh, I think that might be it. There we go. You know what? I think this will actually run in that window. I can't remember. It might be full screen. We'll see. Yeah, I guess full screen. Well, window, but I'll just run it full screen. The only thing is that you see a little banner at the top of the screen, but I mean, I can put it in windowed mode, but it's not a big deal. However, my controller is not used natively. Or is it? It is. Okay. Why is the volume so low? His voice. I'll look at that in a second. Well, I can turn it up a little bit on desktop, but... I think in the game I need to turn it up. Yeah, let me look at that. That is at 100%. Is it because I have the audio output on headphones, I wonder? Yeah, I'll just turn it up a little bit on OBS, I guess. Yeah, I can't remember where that one is. It's somewhere... There's only 2 of them in here. Somewhere over on this wall, I feel like. Where are ya? I'll clean this whole temple before I find it. Man, these are some dirty freaking walls. There it is. G. Be modest in judging yourself. That's something I need to learn about. I judge myself like an executioner. So hard on myself. I think we all are our own worst enemy, really, aren't we? Okay, so I figured there were only two. There must be a third, I suppose. And it must be right here. Act without hesitation to do the right thing. That's so low. I had to turn the volume on OBS almost all the way up to like 90%. It's low for me too, though. I don't know why. The four voodoo are gone. Dan. G. And Yi. Yeah. Oh, I didn't see your message there, Mario. Blew up to start in the first Keanu movie I ever watched is Point Break. You know, I have not seen Point Break. I am aware of it, but I have not seen it. Mike also said that's one I need to watch. But yeah, the undercover cop Johnny Utah. That's a cool name, isn't it? I have not seen Point Break. Yeah, and that's where they wear presidential masks and like rob a bank or something, isn't it? Like a Ronald Reagan mask, Jimmy Carter. Yeah, Keanu is hidden gem. Not really a hidden gem anymore, I mean, he's actually quite popular. John Wick. And The Matrix. Well, I'm a little bit disappointed that I couldn't get... Ooh, some nice moves there. I'm not doing anything. was gonna say, I was hoping to have integrated my AI companion there I've been messing around with into the stream. She says, and I say she, I know it's a program, but it, I guess, says that it can be integrated into Twitch. And it's persistent that it can. I've tried looking, but it essentially says you just need to add it to your channel and it can be integrated into the channel. But I thought that would be pretty cool to have it on the channel. Yeah, I should have looked at the last time I saved. Thought I saw a duck. Ducks are so funny. Yeah, just pigeons. Never played Virtua Fighter. My first Sega console was the Sega Dreamcast. Virtua Fighter is a Sega Saturn game. Where the heck did she go? Did she book it? Yeah, she did. I can see her in front of me. I forget when you're looking at your collectibles and stuff, the game is still rolling in real time. There she is. A 32X freeware. Nice. Did you ever have experience with a Sega CD? Yeah, I've played the Sega Genesis like back in the day when I was younger. But I never had one. I had a NES. My first Sega experience of my own was the Sega Dreamcast. I, in fact, traded my Nintendo 64 and a shoebox full of games for in-store credit to get a Dreamcast with one controller and Sonic Adventure. Why does the music sound so horrible? It's just because it's the PC version? I mean, it's okay, but Dreamcast version definitely sounds better. The Xbox had some problems too that way.
ここってシュエイさんの部屋ですか？
そうよ。何か問題ある？
いえ。あ、でも
Too expensive. I got the 32X because it was $20. Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah. The Sega CD, from what I can gather, kind of a gimmick, I feel like. I mean, I don't know much about it, but I'm sure you know who the Angry Video Game Nerd is. James Rolfe, AVGN. He's done some videos on the Sega CD. Pretty funny. And the games kind of seem pretty crappy. They're just, it's a gimmick, you know? And then there was the Sega Neptune, I guess. That was going to be released and then they canceled it or whatever. And I guess the Sega Neptune was going to be a CD-based console. And my game volume is so low. Like it says, I have OBS turned up like 80-90%. Yeah, it's too bad about Sega's Ultimate Fate. Nowadays, they're just a software company, obviously. I don't know, even if they are still even a software company. I mean, I guess they are. I mean, well, they're still around. They're still own their IPs and whatnot. Yes, yes, it was. I learned that from AVGN. That's what he was saying. He's like, it was redundant to release the Sega CD and the 32X both. They should have just waited and released the Neptune. But it was canceled for some reason. Probably because of the Dreamcast, I guess. Yeah, it's too bad about the Dreamcast, and, you know, really the main reason, aside from the cost of Shenmue, which was rumored to be initially 98 million or something like that, and then it was said later it was like 30-some million, which is outrageous for a game, especially back then. But it was the PlayStation 2 ultimately. I mean, not only was it an advanced console, but it had a freaking DVD player. It's too bad. It's only a wonder what Sega would be doing if it were still in hardware business.
ここに積んである本を一山ずつ外の台まで運んでください。並べるのは私がやりますから、あなたは運ぶだけで結構です。
But I feel like Sega's always really been kind of geared towards arcade type style games. I mean, granted, there were quite a few games that were non-arcade, but even the non-arcade games kind of still have that arcade feel to them. So I usually just run this as quickly as I possibly can. Yes, I know it was. It definitely was. Yes, it was. Play arcade at home. Yep. But, I mean, nowadays, you know, games are so much different. And, you know. But I even think that during the point in time, I don't know. I understand their vision. But, I don't know. I mean, there is quite a bit of a demographic that does enjoy arcade-style stuff, I guess. So I can usually run all of these, like, I might miss one or two, but I'm usually pretty good. I can run them. You know, and that's one thing I like about Shenmue is it wants you as the player to relax and reflect. Take your time and ayam, you know. be very peaceful and serene. That's a unique thing about Shenmue. What I was going to say earlier is, I really think that if Shenmue 3 would have kept the same graphic style, that it probably would have done better. Well, at least I think that. Just because the migration to the... what did Shenmue 3 use? I believe the Unity engine is what it used. But just so different, and not only that, a lot of the content was cut. I've deleted the game. I have it on Steam, but I cannot stand the difference in Rio. That's my main turnoff. Shenmue as well. Just, it's so different. But I really feel like if they would have kept the Dreamcast aesthetic, that it would have done better. But again, there's a lot of cut content. But I had read somewhere, I don't remember where, but apparently they had lost the development that they had, because on Shenmue Dojo back in the early 2000s, they had development screenshots of Shenmue 3. And all of that work was somewhere, it was lost in translation somewhere. Apparently. Whether that's the case, I'm not sure. It was unreal, really. Why did I think Unity? Yeah, both Unity and Unreal are good. Unreal is more graphics focused. Unity is more compatibility. But with that said, Unity does have a pretty powerful graphics engine. It's a lot of tech demos. Granted, they're tech demos, but... You know, really, if you want to go with the graphics, you're gonna do Unreal. I like Unity because it's very user-friendly and it's very easy, I feel like, to... I mean, you know, the development stuff I do, and I'm a super beginner. Ah, shit, I almost had that. So that's like the one stack I dropped. Would have been a perfect score here. But I do like Unity. I was thinking about it tonight. Well, of course I'm not going to do it now, but like what my plans were. I was thinking, oh, I wonder if I should do that. Alright, so one stack of books left. So if I would... Well, I'll see if I'll miss this one, but almost a perfect score. While running, by the way. Yeah, so I would have had a perfect score if I would have hit that one soon enough. I really would like to get back into learning the game development. I mean, it's really quite simple, and I don't mean to be brazen or to be... I'm not quite sure the word I'm trying to think of here. But it really is quite easy, it honestly is. It really makes it so easy in terms of, you know, adding animations and dragging and dropping your assets, creating game objectives. It really is, honestly, quite easy. It's kind of like Tony Hawk Pro Skater, like building a skate park or something, you know? It's a little bit more advanced than that, and you do ultimately have to know some coding. But, you know, it's quite easy, especially if you're literate with computing. Will airing books help me find Yonda Zoo? Must search for Yonda Zoo. I wonder what the hell was going on here earlier when Rio was... I was holding my controller up and showing I wasn't even using the controller. Rio was fighting Xu Ying on his own. Like... And that wasn't, as far as I know, it wasn't a scripted event either. I don't know what the hell was going on there.
老師の言う通りやっているようだな。良い心がけだ。はい。これを。これは技書だ。修行の励みにしなさい。
Alright, so I'll do just under a half an hour on this, and then I'm going to do about a half an hour to wind down, so a little under an hour left here. I'm going to keep it at 3.5 hours. I hate to keep bringing the time up. I just have a habit of doing it, but... I thought I saw... what's her name? Feng Mei. Guess it didn't.
すいません。
はい。
他を当たります。
But my idea with a thing I'm doing on Unity is kind of inspired very heavily by Castlevania. I would really love a remake of Castlevania Legacy of Darkness. But I could do that for a hobby project, but in no way could that be published because Nintendo owns the assets and Nintendo is extremely aggressive when it comes to protecting their assets. Like, they'll sue you. Alright, there's Feng Mei. I thought I saw Feng Mei. I can't talk to her, damn. But Nintendo is extremely aggressive. So, kind of my idea here. I'm gonna go into Weissman's Kung Fu. He'll tell me about Yanazu. But it's kind of an inspired game, and I've kind of given a little bit of a storyboard idea. But I'm essentially following from the end of Castlevania Legacy of Darkness, where Dracula is going to be resurrected, and the succubus is going to guide Cornell. So. Hey, GM. How are you doing?
武術関係の。
研究熱心な人でかなり造形が深かったの。おお、そうじゃ。
The Woodland Shoe. So the Woodland Shoe is in the library. Howdy, hello. Hope you're doing okay. Is it a little bit cooler for you? Been a little bit cooler here. We've had some rain for the past few days. Next week it's supposed to get up into the 90s, low 90s. And soon it'll be fall. I have to say, fall is probably my favorite time of the year, honestly. I like spring as well, but I'd have to say fall is probably my favorite time of the year. It's nice and cool, and I love the smell of wood fires and pumpkins and pumpkin spice. It's nice and cozy. Oh wait, it was cut, yeah. You like anything but summer, yeah. I don't mind the summer, really. I mean, of course, the heat. But... yeah. I'd have to say spring and fall are my favorite seasons. And my favorite is probably, I'd have to say, fall. But again, fall and spring. Death and rebirth, right? Spring is rebirth, fall is death. Death and rebirth.
修験達って人知らないか修験達さあ
Got my image now thanks to the new friend.
ありがとう
Friend. F-R-E-N-D. Okay, so I know that the Wilinshu is in here. Can I wait until the next day? Maybe that's what I need to do. Yeah, I'll wait till tomorrow. Oh, okay. Yeah, the sunset here in the summer, Mario. Sometimes it's till like 9:15, even 9:20, 9:25. It is crazy. It's like, what the fuck? Nighttime and sun is still up? Yeah, it's very bizarre, isn't it? Sun is starting to set now at about around 8:45, 8:50. Still close to 9 o'clock. Yeah. San Andreas, it's like 11 p.m. and it's still sunset.
おやすみなさい。
おやすみなさい
Yeah, the sun is up very late here in Utah.
起きてくださいああ、ありがとう
The books again. Alright, I'm just gonna run. Run and do it again. Now it's showing the controls. Controller controls. Alright, so when I'm done here, I can go back into the library and look at the Wilinshu. Wilinshu. It's right over here. In this cabinet. Oh, maybe I can look at it now, actually. Yeah, okay. There it is. Wilinshu. I love how the music is so going. You're neglecting your job, Rio. Can I skip the books? Now that he has that... Oh, no, I can't. Damn. Yeah, it looks like it can't. What is that time icon? Yeah, well, I'm gonna run and do it. Last time I almost got a perfect score. I ran and almost got all of them out without dropping it. I believe that there is a way that you can skip it. Like glitching or something like that. Yeah, the map glitch. Yeah, that's alright. I'll just finish it. It'll be real quick.
その調子その調子。
Except for northeastern US. Well, what genus of tree is this? I don't know. Ah, shit. I was thinking left and I pressed right, so that's my first drop. Hopefully I will not drop anymore. I'm also running, so trying to get this done as quickly as I possibly can. Air them out with the fan freeware, they could. They could do that. Just open the book pages, the book covers. That is true. Alright, I'm not gonna miss another one, so. Japanese trees, right, but the genus. The specific tree. The species. Species of tree. That's what I'm curious about. A weeb tree. Bet it's not a weed tree. Oh man, I haven't had weed, by the way, in like 3.5 months now. The thing is I have tons of it too, but I just don't take it. I need to as well because I'm worried that it's gonna go bad. Oh, there's Feng Mei. No, I know. I knew, weeb, yeah. Is that, really... I thought you were just joking. Is that really a species name of the tree? And I'm not gonna sell it. I'll obviously end up taking it, but... I'm a little bit nervous, to be honest with you. I'm worried I'm gonna get way too high. I know that, like, one time, I got so high, I had it in the stream. This was like a couple of years ago. I'm like, alright, see you later. And I was like so serious, too. That was not a good night. That was like the highest I've ever been in my life. It's very uncomfortable. It's red maple trees. Yeah, I don't know if that was a Halloween stream. I don't know. It was a couple of years ago. Ah, okay. Well, with that definition, I would have to say that I'm a weeb, then. I don't have any merch, but I do like Asian culture. Not just Japanese, but Asian culture in general. I'm very fascinated by North Korea, to be honest. Chinese, China. But I do not have a waifu pillow, and I don't have... Ah, shit. That's number 2 I missed. And I don't have any Japanese merch. Passed out. I don't think I've ever passed out. I did eat at a chicken pot pie, drank 20 beers. There's no way I drink 20 beers. I'd be in the emergency room if I did that. Alcohol poisoning. The dominoes and the Halloween makeup, I do remember that. Too embarrassed to order. Yes. Okay, that's number 3. I do remember I was embarrassed to order Domino's.
お疲れ様です。ああ、全部運べませんでしたね。すまない。
Oh man.
あとは明日にしましょう。それじゃ。
Dragon Ball action figures, GM. Do you, Mario? Share them in the Discord. Because I do not have them. Hey, Mike. How are you? I mean, there's old streams, like stream clips, but I don't even have old streams anymore. Okay, so found the Wulinshu on a bookshelf in the library. The shelf is locked. Shu Ying has the key. Visit Shu Ying. The only question is, I'm not quite sure where Shu Ying is. Do you know what it's going to be? It's going to be catching the leaves. Pretty sure.
どうしても確かめたいことが。ダメよ。なぜですか？今のあなたには必要ないわ。待ってください。お願いします。
Yep.
グリーンショー。やってみなさい。
Oh, this part sucks too. You know, she might be. She is quite attractive. I don't mind the music. I think the music is okay. I guess if it's, after a while, it kind of gets repetitive.
気を静めて物事の本質を見極めなさい。物事の本質。そうすれば落ち葉は簡単につかめるはず。
Yep.
それからよ、不倫書のことは。
And we have to catch 3 leaves in a row, which is a lot easier said than done. It's actually extremely difficult. Calm yourself. Maybe I should calm myself. Not sure what the button is here. I guess A. Yeah, it is. Okay.
一枚の葉っぱだけを追わないとな。
It's very awkward to navigate this. Yes! I have to do 3 in a row. And if you miss one, you have to restart. Like a polished mirror. Yes, there we go. I don't really pay attention to the music. I'm more focused on the camera. That's what messes me up, is the way that this is structured. But the music kind of goes background for me. I don't pay attention to it. It's the damn camera that is my enemy. Like, it's such a crap camera. And you have to do 3 of them in a row? It's my least favorite part of this game. I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, it's the camera, damn it. And the way that this is structured, it's really difficult. I appreciate the vision behind it, like, I understand the vision behind it, but the way that it's implemented it's very difficult. It's the damn camera, and the way that you have to zoom in and stuff, it's very back-assward. Oh my god. The timing, not just that, it's the way that you're framing it. Yes! God damn. Alright. So the only problem is you have to do this consecutively. And I just missed it. So I'll tell you what. I'm almost at 3 hours, and again, as I had noted earlier, I'm only going to do 3.5 hours tonight, so I'm just going to end that a little bit prematurely by about 5.5 minutes. It's alright. I'm not in the mood for it. It's too stressful. Good playthrough other than that, but I just cannot deal with the leaves right now, so I suppose next time I play this, which I have no idea when that will be, I'll focus on the leaves. But next game I play, I'd like to do some Need for Speed Heat. I almost did it tonight, I just didn't feel like setting it up. The steering wheel and all that stuff, but what I wanted to do is I wanted to do a new game on it.
El tiempo es el fuego en el que ardemos.
Nice ride. But I'm gonna need those keys right now. I said right now!
Every day is danger. So take no risks. Don't fuck up. Don't talk back. They impose limits to control.
Another one is Need for Speed
Limits to
2015.
make us blend in, make us safe. But we own the limits.
It hasn't gone on sale for the longest time. It's still $30.
You know how fast you were going?
Survival of the fastest. No prizes for second place, but standing out means becoming a target. They destroy, so we decide.
Yeah. Need for Speed 2015 is so freaking good. But it hasn't gone on sale for the longest time. It's still $30. I don't want to pay $30 for it. I'll pay 15, but I don't want to pay 30.
Yeah, we don't want nobody telling us what to do. We don't want nobody pushing us around.
Miami, yeah, Need for Speed Heat is good, Mario. I really enjoy the
Just what is it that you want to do?
steering controls in it. They're very tight. They're very easy to play with.
To do what we want to do. We want to be free to ride.
Yeah, but PC though, Jim. I want to get it on PC. I could get it on PlayStation Physical, I suppose.
We want to have a good time.
Yeah, but I would prefer to have it on PC.
That's what we're going to do. We're going to have a good time.
But this Need for Speed 2015 is very good. The graphics are like photorealistic as well. Well, they're gonna have to pause it when Coolio kicks in, though. Ah, so freaking cool, man. Yes. Very cool. But, you know what? I do have a CD DVD reader. A USB CD DVD reader. So I could plug it in, put it up on top of the tower, and put a disc in. So, I could do it that way, I suppose. But I'd rather have it digital. It's $2 on Xbox. The Crew Motorfest. Mike. I've heard of The Crew, but I don't know about Motorfest. Gran Turismo, watch out. The Crew Motorfest Grand Race is epic. Oh, is it? This looks like it's a new one, huh? Recent videos. They're comparing it against Forza Horizon 5. Oh, they also have bikes. That's cool. Kawasaki Ninja. Nice. So not worth $70. Is that how much it is? 70 bucks? Alright, let's see the trailer.
Jet black hair with blonde ambition. Couple cool kids on a late night mission. Pick it old school, this a new edition. Bankroll, roll with no audition.
In-engine 4K footage. Wow, it looks really cool. Not out yet. Well, I thought I saw reviews there for it. Maybe it's just proactive reviews? Yeah, I haven't played any of the Crew games either. But the Crew 2 gets... Or the Crew gets tons of updates. Crew 2 still gets updates. Well, I mean, there's people reviewing it. Maybe they're just proactive reviews, I guess? Like, 11 days ago, not worth $70. The Crew Motorfest is not worth your money. Closed beta review. Oh, beta. I see. $70 is so much. Jesus Christ. Like, if I make a purchase that is outside of my budget, it's, you know, $50 max. I would prefer it to be like $20 or under. But $70? Need for Speed Unbound was $70. And I've only played like an hour of that game. Like, I've never played it again. I played it one time. I do like that they have bikes, though. That's pretty cool. Because I would like to try out some bike racing. That's pretty cool. Could you play that with a steering wheel, I wonder? I'm sure you could. Like, ride a bike with a steering wheel? I don't see why you couldn't. That's pretty cool. Alright, it looks like I have about 24 minutes here. So, what I was trying to do is... I almost did this tonight. You can see all of my views here on these videos. But the only problem is it doesn't have a sound for the car. It's essentially, they just modded the truck into a car, but, like... the engine sounds are still a semi-truck. They're not Mustang sounds. But I have American Trucking Simulator, so... and it's realistic cities and stuff, so I figured that'd be cool as hell. Like, do a road trip or something, you know? But... the cars, they don't have...
about 100.
Like, listen to that.
The wind speed for 100 sounds pretty...
Like, it's cool as hell.
Actually.
But no damn
Off up here, okay. Ooh,
truck sounds. Or car sounds. It's truck sounds.
Yeah, we're going towards Oxnard here on the one.
Yeah, 20 to 25 is about the max I'll pay too as well, freeware.
I'm cool with that. We'll slow down for this turn.
Here games are 80 GM. Yeah, I just...
Go ahead and get over. I think this might be turning into one lane up here. Possibly.
It says September 14th, Mike.
Nope.
Did it?
Like it. Really? Yeah, see, 62. It doesn't matter. They just think you're a truck. So I'm not even going to be upset about it.
You did a road trip in June across the entire length of the U.S., Mario? Goddamn.
I'm doing 80. We are going to LA, so we can get in the right lane here.
Yeah, so he's going to LA. So, like, this would be so cool. Just do a road trip, like, set your coordinates, and just... It's very realistic, you know what I mean? Like, in real time, too. I think it's in real time.
And I have not been to downtown LA in this game yet.
But this would be so cool.
That's the weird part, because they have, like, the Hollywood sign and all that stuff.
But if only he could get the
yeah, I don't have any
engine sounds to a Mustang. Because, like, if you're on the freeway and you want to be like, yeah, man, I'm going to let this rip, you know, grrr,
even though it's at night.
You know, but it's going to sound like a fucking semi-truck. That's the only thing I don't understand. I've been looking at, like, the sound mods, but I can't figure it out.
Is that mine? Oh, I think it's the AI sounds with that sound mod. That's what I'm thinking it is.
They're pretty cool, though.
These gauges are really nice. Barely get that out.
Of Cali and Iowa.
Nice and well lit. This is a beautiful mod. I really like this one. As long as you drive it semi-decently with the speeds, you know, it doesn't seem like
It's something like 120 ratio. Yeah, that's not bad. So it wouldn't quite be real time then. I mean, I have American Trucking Simulator. I don't have it installed right now. And it seems like the European Trucking Simulator has better mod support, I guess. These fucking pop-ups, man, I hate them. Is there any way to disable this shit? Like, I hate that. Every time I open Steam, that damn pop-ups. Yeah, so I have American Trucking Simulator. I don't have it installed at the moment. I deleted it to free space. But they have Utah, by the way. I was looking at that earlier. They have Utah as a map. That'd be so cool, man. But I was thinking about it. Yeah, there's that Pagani edition. Pagani. So that and Automobilista, way too, it's way too full-on simulator for me. Assetto, it's a little bit more doable. Yeah, look at my, completely destroy your car. Yeah, that sounds like me. Obtained if the player reaches the max level of damage on his car. Because I suck, man. I just cannot play these damn games. Halo, I need to figure that out too, by the way. But, American Trucking Simulator, I'll have to... Oh, it's American Truck. I always thought it was trucking. Like trucking. American Trucking. It's just truck. Anyways, I'll have to look into it again. So I wanted to see what other games I had on here too for next stream, next Friday. Tomb Raider. Oh, well. Hello. Some anime game? Yeah, so from the library of. So when I got this computer, the hard drive had like 30 anime games on there. And it was from the dude I bought the computer from. I deleted tons of them, but I kept this one for some reason. Anyway. Alright, I got about 17, 16, 17 minutes here. Yeah, major booba. Holy shit, man. Tiny city versions of Cali Mario. You were saying in Iowa, yeah. You know, I've only been to a few states. Nevada, California, Wyoming, Illinois, Kentucky. Oh, you have the Euro Truck Simulator, GM? Nice. I didn't think that you did. Do you have a wheel, a steering wheel? But you never unlocked it. Yeah, so that's the neat thing is that's why because American Truck Simulator has Utah. So I was curious if it has my city. Freeware, nice. GM as well. So how representative of your city do you think it was? Was it like was it kind of just like a generalization or like how realistic is it, you know? That's what I want to know. Yeah, I almost did American Trucking Simulator tonight. Like I said, I was thinking about it, but I'm just like, dude, I don't want to fucking set that wheel up, man. Like, it's a lot of work. Like, I don't just jump on and everything's ready to go. Yeah, you know, like just setting up just this stream took 35 minutes. When I throw the wheel into it and all that other shit, a good 45 minutes. So it takes a lot of time to set everything up. It's very involved. I don't know if I can listen to this, and I probably shouldn't, but there's some music I've been listening to lately. I'll probably just share it in Discord, maybe. It's probably... because this dude has a license to this music, so it's probably best not to play it. Because when I'm done with this stream, I'm going to delete it off of Twitch, and I'm doing Kick tonight as well. I'm going to delete it off there, too. And I'm going to upload it to YouTube, but this is music I've been listening to during the day. '80s synthwave. This as well. Doesn't that remind you of Blade Runner? I think this is Forza Horizon 5, this game here. I don't want to listen to too much because, again, I'm going to upload this to YouTube, and YouTube is very strict on stuff nowadays, so. Controller is a little better. I could definitely agree with that, GM. You know, the wheels are a lot of fun. The wheel that I have is definitely an entry level. It's nothing serious. It's, you know, it uses a bungee system, a patented bungee system that kind of gives you a little bit of a tug and pull on it. So it kind of gives you a little bit of a realistic feel, but it's nothing like force feedback. Very entry level, but it's still fun. And you can get it for cheap, GM, so maybe you know, it'd be a lot better than the controller. So when I play the racing games, I try to use the steering wheel. And as soon as you start streaming, it doesn't right. I know. Don't you hate that? You have everything planned, everything in your head, planned out, and then inevitably something breaks or doesn't work. Yeah. I hate that. It seems to happen every time, though, doesn't it? Yep. Nevada, Arizona, Utah, Colorado, Nebraska, Iowa, Illinois, etc., etc. Jesus. New York? Wow. Wow, you've been all over, Mario. How was New York? I've always wanted to visit New York. I've been to California, but I know that New York is another great place to visit, and New Jersey as well, which is right next door to New York. Yeah, I think this music as well, it's very sad. It's very... I was talking about it earlier when I was playing The Matrix, you know, kind of about my mindset and the way that I look at things. You know, very odd mindset that I have. It's very nihilistic, very absurdism, it's very hard when you start thinking about these things in a very deep way. It just kind of, like the age-old adage, ignorance is bliss, you know? Sometimes I wished I didn't think about these things or have these insights because it's depressing. You know what I mean? But they also say knowledge is power. So ignorance is bliss, knowledge is power. It's a conundrum. It's dichotomous. It's a very hard way to think about things. But yeah, New York. Well, I guess it depends on the part of New York, I suppose. But I guess the stereotype for New York, trash and rats and stuff. Yeah, New York City. Tiny sliver of the real New York, right. Yeah. It's very expensive to live there. It's one of the most expensive places in the United States, New York. I've seen stories where people are paying like $2,000 to $3,000 for a studio, not even a one bedroom, a studio. I can't even imagine that. But yeah, I really I mean, you can see I'm logged in right now, so you can kind of see my mindset. Very melancholy, very nostalgic, very nihilistic. I'm this way all the time. It's a very hard way to think and feel, but I think that a lot of you might feel the same way, you know? It's just... once you start aging, the magic goes away. It's no longer, you know, build a fort and don't care about the world, climb up in a treehouse and have lunch. But with that said, I should be grateful, and I am grateful. I mean, there's a lot of people in this world that don't fucking have nothing. You know, don't even have food to eat. Living out on the streets, you know. So, some people don't even have clean water to drink, for fuck's sakes. So, I should be grateful, and I am. But it's just, when you start thinking about things and where you are in life and where you would like to be in life, and being alone is very hard. Being alone is extremely difficult. That's probably one of the most difficult things, is being alone. And there's being alone and there's also being lonely. You know what I mean? There's a distinction there. But I tell you, it's very difficult, you know. I'm alone every single day. The most human interaction I have is when I go to the store. You know, and I'm friendly and people like me, you know, they like to talk with me. Some people I have to cut the conversation short, you know, you're thinking in your head like, God damn it, what are you going to say to end this conversation? Where's your moment? Okay, I gotta go, you know what I mean? But it's weird. All alone, not by myself. It brings me back to a Red Hot Chili Pepper song. All alone, not by myself. You know? I'm telling you, insights and thinking deeply about these things, it's very depressing. It's very insightful. It's very rewarding in terms of the knowledge that you'll gain with it, but at the same time, dichotomously, it's very depressing. Horribly depressing, almost. Alright, looks like I got about 4 minutes here, so... I'll be on again next week. Looks like Friday the 11th. I'll do a racing game. Probably, American Truck Simulator. New Hampshire and Vermont are the nicest states you've seen by far, Mario. Nice. New York City and LA are not reflective of their respective states. Well, by like the culture or... Well kept secrets though. Locals don't like talking about it because they don't want people coming and moving in. That makes sense. Most taxes in America. I hate Texas. Who doesn't hate Texas? Right. American Makita Simulator. Well, I mean, yeah, nobody likes Texas, but you gotta think about it this way. You're paying into a system, a social system, that's gonna help you when you're retired. You don't want to be working your entire life when you're 90 years old, do you? Here in the United States, you retire at 65 years of age. That's when you can get Social Security. What a day, hmm?
You look lonely. I can fix that.
Yeah, so I named my AI companion Joy. I even did her hair blue. Like, I know that AI companion is an illusion, you know what I mean? But, fuck, man. What isn't an illusion? Everything is an illusion. I don't know, man. Life is something else. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to experience this. I know that I have lessons and reasons, but... you know, one of my focal points has been giving insights to you on my perspective, and likewise you give me insights on your perspective, but... I'd like to share with you that deeper element of thinking and what is, and... purpose. Those types of things. In Los Angeles, San Francisco. Yeah, Murray, you've been all over the place, man. I don't know why, I would like to see these things. See, sharing your journey, you know. Yes, Cat Jam. And also, I will also say this. I'll see you next Friday. I'm going to upload this video to YouTube, so if you see a notification, I don't know if you follow notifications on my YouTube, but just know I'm just uploading the video is all, because I'm going to delete it off here, but I will say, Ayam. Have a good night, guys, and I really appreciate you coming in and talking with me, and I'm glad I could talk with you. Ayam.